Ladies and gentlemen, this is the Tobago Football Association Eastern Conference match featuring Eagles FC in their red and black, and they will be playing Sidey's FC in their all blue. Today's weather provides sun, wind, and brilliant football. Here is your starting lineup for the Eagles team. O'Malley Sanchez will be the custodian for Eagles today. Dominic Lyons captains his side. Alongside him he has Keith Hislop, Isaiah Pantin, Ajani Grant, Jaheim Trim, Justin Henry, Charian Dennis, Kelsey Allen, Kelson Charles, and Colin Sargent. And your team for side is as follows. Elijah Richards starts in goal. Shaquille Denoon, number 18, will be captain in the side. And alongside him he has number 7, Simon Skeet, number 12, Jalon Toppin, number 14, Malik Lewis, number 19, Nickel Williams, number 29, Nikosi Kwashi, 34, Miles Johnson, number 37, Devontae Joseph, number 17, Pavel Warwick, and number 21, Dwayne Murray. Our referees for the day is the ever-experienced Keon York, and he'll be accompanied by his assistants, Annalise Delandro and Stedman Kelly. And Eagles starts us off. Here is Allen. Allen with a searching ball upfield for Grant, but it's going to be saved by Richards. Richards will roll this one nicely out for Frank. Here's Johnson. Johnson plays the one for Joseph, but Lyons intercepts. And the ball played out wide for Warwick. Warwick knocks it back in the middle. Here is Denoon. Denoon knocks it all the way for Lewis. Johnson knocks it back for Lewis. On the wide for Williams. Sidey is just patiently knocking the ball around, but the pass by Johnson, well, easily taken back up here by Warwick. Warwick searching for options. He plays it to the middle, but it's intercepted by Charles. Charles knocks it off for Sargent, who knocks it off for Trim, but ball intercepted, and it's Grant dropping deep to receive the ball. But Johnson gets the ball, and he plays it upfield. But Pantin gets this one. He knocks it back for Sanchez. Sanchez a long ball upfield on the left-hand side, but his ball intercepted. And here is Dennis. He gets the ball back. He plays it for Charles. Charles knocks it for Lyons. Lyons' ball has been intercepted by Toppin, but Lyons easily recovers that one. And here is Trim. Trim plays it through the channel, but Denoon easily shuts that one down. He plays a long ball up forward, but Allen was there to stop it. Here's Charles. Charles plays for Dennis. Dennis passes this one nicely for Trim. And it's Trim bursting down the line. He plays it through the space. Ooh! And no one was able to receive. And Williams easily clears this one upfield. Pantin recovers. Allen now, he plays it back for Sanchez. Sanchez plays it for Pantin once again. Grant plays it back for Charles. Charles tries to lob this one over, but it's been easily intercepted by the Sidey defender. And it's Hislop doing some defensive recovery here. Lyons. Dennis plays it back for Lyons. Lyons knocks it over to Pantin. There's Charles. Charles playing through the space. And it's Trim on the chase, but Richards easily collects that one. Denoon knocks it for Warwick. Joseph. Joseph plays it through the middle. That was for Skeet. Skeet's back on the ball. Skeet knocks it back for Lewis. Lewis for Johnson. Lewis. Lewis ball played up for Murray. But Pantin gets there first. And the ball goes outfield. It's going to be a corner, first corner of the evening in favor of Sidey's FC. These teams would have played earlier in the conference, and that game would have seen Sidey's being victorious by a 2-1 margin. What can happen here? Ball whipped in. Ball misses everyone there. And it's going to be a Sidey's throw. Long through there by Warwick, but it's headed clear. Allen with the header. And a little bit of tussle there, but Eagles eventually clears. Now it's Sarge on the chase. And the referee's going to call the play back for the foul. It's going to be Eagles free kick. Free kick played short. Here's Allen. Allen plays a long ball upfield, but it's cleared forward by Lewis. Pantin plays it for Charles. That's going to be a foul. Long ball played forward, but it's going to only reach to Richards. Richard throws it out on the far side. This is Lewis running down the line. He plays it back for Dinoon. Dinoon looking for options. He lobs this one forward for Murray. Murray plays it through the space, and it's Joseph. Plays for Toppin. Oh, goalkeeper easily saves that one. It's Pantin. Pantin knocks it back for Sanchez. Sanchez plays it through for Charles. And that's a careless challenge there by the defender. So it's going to be an Eagles free kick. Here's Trim. The Trim loses possession there. It's Toppin. Played it back for Warwick. Toppin on the ball. Send the ball Toppin. Strong tackling there by Grant to regain possession. And now it's Trim. But Trim, he slips and loses possession there. Warwick with a long ball played forward for Murray. And Allen managed to get that one, but now it's Charles. Sergeant with a nice flick there, but it was intercepted, and now Sidey regains possession. Joseph knocks it back for Lewis. Lewis have a lot of green space to work with. He plays it for Williams. Ball goes out of play. It's going to be Sidey through. Here's Johnson. Back for Lewis. Williams back for Lewis. Murray to Williams. Ball through space. Ooh, keeper collects. Lions. Lions for Hislop. Some strong tackling here. There's Dennis. Sorry, that's Trim, sorry. And Eagles with a free kick. He plays it quickly. Oh, referee's calling the play back. Asking for the player to set the ball by the exact point in which the foul was committed. And it's Charles with a nice free kick into the penalty area. And the header goes wide. It's going to be a goal kick. For those of you now tuning in, this is the Tobago Sports Live channel, bringing to you live the Tobago Football Association Eastern Conference match between Sidey FC and Eagles FC. If you want to stay in touch with everything that's going on, you can follow us on Facebook and YouTube on Tobago Sports Live. You can even follow us on the Amplia channel, channel 102, and on the new Tobago Sports Live app on Play Store. And it's Sidey's knocking the ball nicely. Johnson's ball has been intercepted there. And here is Dennis. Bit of miscommunication between the pass there. Sidey's easily collects. Skeet plays it back for Warwick. The Noon plays it for Williams. Williams plays it back for Kwashi. Lewis, Johnson, nice ball back for Lewis. Allen easily blocks him there. And Charles' ball intercepted by Kwashi. Here's Johnson. Johnson, a nice ball up over for Murray. Murray the header. And that's gonna go outside for a goal kick. And ball goes out. It's gonna be a throw for Sidey's. Joseph. And the ball just goes out of play. So possession changes hands now. Dennis. Ball intercepted by Skeet. Joseph plays it for Murray. Murray on his feet. Blocked well by Pantin. And the ball goes out. It's going to be a corner for Sidey's. Williams with a nice delivery. Header. But it wasn't strong enough, and could argue that it wasn't on target. But now it's Eagles in possession. Nice screen there, and it's Sidey's ball now. Toppin losing possession there to Dennis. Trim. Here's Pantin for Grant. Back for Pantin. Pantin lobs this one upfield. And ball goes out of play. And it's going to be a goal kick. And Sidey's knocking the ball around. Here's Williams. Richards now. Richard plays this one for Warwick. Top in. Back for Warwick. Warwick loses the ball there, and it's Sargent on the ball. Sargent tries the shot. Oh! Some lovely chances in this game so far. Scores remain level at 0-0. Last time these two teams faced off, Sideys would have won that game 2-1. Goals courtesy of Dwayne Murray and Kaya Isaac. And Eagles' lone goal by Colin Sargent. Both teams getting chances here. Let's see which one will capitalize on that as Sideys are in possession. Here is Warwick. Warwick loses the ball to Lions. Lions plays the ball for Trim. Trim plays it into the area, but it's going to go out of play. That's going to be a goal kick. Long ball played forward, but it's intercepted. And it's Skeet. Skeet knocks it back for Warwick. Warwick is being challenged here, but he easily plays one off for Danoon. Toppin knocks it back for Warwick. And the ball goes out of play. It's now going to be Eagles' ball. And possession changes hands once again. And it's still gonna be Sidey's ball. Skeet plays it on the far side for Williams. It's headed clear by Henry. But Malik Lewis regains possession. Knocks it nicely for Danoon. Nice flick by Skeet. And here is Koshi on the ball. And Koshi loses possession in the middle of the park there. Here's Dennis. Dennis knocks it off for Trim. Ball goes out of play. Number 2. And you could hear the coach for Sidey's FC giving instructions to his team. That's Coach Akko George. Here's Hislop. Hislop with a nice ball in the area. Henry on the ball. Henry knocks it back for Pantin. Pantin for Charles. And Charles taken down just a few yards out. And it's going to be an Eagles free kick. Charles with the shot, and it goes wide. Here's Kwashi. Koshi knocks it out for Lewis. Koshi. Upfield for Murray. Ball has been intercepted there by the Eagles players. Allen. Allen plays it through for Grant. Knocks it back for Dennis. Dennis plays it for Allen. Allen with a nice loft there. But offside, says the assistant referee. Ball played forward, inserted by Dennis. Here's Koshi. Top in, losing possession there. And nice little challenge here, but Warwick gets the ball. Warwick knocks it for Skeet. Denoon. Ball played for Lewis. Here's Johnson. Johnson bodies off his man there. Lobs it over for Williams. Ball whipped in. Murray! Oh! A little too much height in that one. And it's just over the bar. Panting. And ball goes out of play. It's gonna be Sidey's ball. First half action, we've seen both teams having a fair amount of chances amongst themselves. Yet to see anyone score. Sidey's in possession right now as they advance. It's Johnson, but Charles easily intercepts that one. Trim's ball lost there, and there's Murray on the ball. Murray with the shot, intercepted by Allen. And it's Dennis. Plays it for Charles. Trim beats his man there. Nice ball played up for Hislop. Hislop on the chase. And it's Denoon just keeping the ball. Denoon knocks it for Koshi. And the ball for Lewis. This man here is Johnson. Johnson for Joseph. Joseph losing possession there to Allen. And it's Grant. Grant with a nice lofted ball. Trim now. Still on the ball, Trim. And a brilliant save by Richards. Warwick on the ball. And Warwick advancing. Lions intercepts what would have been a brilliant pass there. And now they're playing through the middle. Charles losing possession here. Skeet. Skeet's ball taken up by Henry. Williams almost gets it back. And that's a nice ball here by Henry. And it's Sargent. And a strong save by Richards. Which is a long ball played up for Murray. And that's going to be a foul against Allen. Strong push on the back there. An illegal way to get the ball. So that's going to be Sidey's free kick. But that's going to have to wait because the referee has just sent both teams for what's going to be a drinks break due to the heat. So they're going to get at least a minute to a minute and 30 just to get a quick refreshment. Once again, for those of you tuning in, this is the Tobago Football Association Eastern Conference match between Eagles FC and Sidey FC. This match currently being played here at what is a Sunday but windy afternoon here at the Signal Hill Recreational Grounds. The current scoreline, as you see, is 0-0. Both teams having fair amount of chances. Neither team able to score, but things could change after this quick drinks break. And for those of you who want to stay in tune with everything sports-wise, you can not only follow the Tobago Football Association page, but you can also follow Tobago Sports Live on Facebook and YouTube. Remember that. Second half, maybe. And the referee is calling them back onto the field. And play is going to be restarted with a free kick in favor of Sidey's FC. But once again, those of you not tuning in, you could tune into us on Facebook and YouTube on Tobago Sports Live. It's also the Ampere channel 102, and of course the Tobago Sports Live app on Google Play Store. And it's Sidey's getting ready for this free kick. Over the ball we have Shaquille Dunoon. And we also seeing that we have Nkosi Koshi. It looks like Dunoon is going to take this one. He takes a run up. Dunoon. Oh, and Warwick heads that one wide. But as we are on the topic of football and upcoming events, don't forget that the 2025 Republic Bank National Youth League is coming up, urging all teams to register as the registration window has opened up. So register your teams as soon as possible. There are only limited spots available, and coverage for this game will start from the 8th of February. So make sure that your team is registered and everybody's ready for February 8th. As we get back to this game here, it's Charles with a shot. But Sidey easily recovers. Ball is played upfield, but it goes out of play. And that's going to be Eagles ball. Here is Dennis. Dennis knocks it back for Lions. Lions plays it upfield for Hislop. And that's a handball. So it's going to be Sidey's free kick. And the assistant referee is just asking Mr. Warwick to bring the ball back to where the infringement has happened. And now he can take this free kick. It's a strong kick by Warwick, but it's going to go out of play. And that's going to be Eagles ball. Now possession changes hand. It's going to be Sidey's ball now. Massive throw there by Warwick. And Lions clears this one outfield behind the goal line. So it's going to be a corner. It looks like Murray is going to be the one to deliver this corner into the penalty area. Sidey is with some corner taking. Oh, and Hislop hits that one behind. So that's going to be another corner. As I was saying earlier, Sidey is with some set piece tactics of their own here. Let's see how this works out on the second delivery. And Murray delivers. And that's going to be a goal kick. Eagles knocking the ball here, Sanchez. Oh, and Murray gets the ball. And the referee points to the spot. And that's going to be a penalty. Goalkeeper lost possession. He tries to get it back, but in the process, he illegally takes down Murray. And now, a penalty. Will this be the moment that separates the two teams as the Kwashi steps up against Sanchez? Will Sanchez be beat on the spot, or will Sanchez keep this one out? The referee blows for the penalty to commence, and it's Kwashi. Ooh, calm, cool, collected, slotted it down the middle, and Sidey's FC has just taken the lead. And Eagles restarts play. Charles, he knocks it back for Lions. Lions for Charles. Still on the ball, Charles. And the referee's going to call the play back for the foul. It's going to be Eagles free kick. Free kick played long for Henry. Henry loses possession, and Murray intercepts. He plays it for Williams, and it's Williams bursting down the line. Oh, and his pass blocked by Allen. Henry recovers, and he plays the ball upfield. Grant knocks it back for Charles. Charles plays it for Lions. Lions plays upfield, and it's Warwick who intercepts. Warwick knocks this one for Toppin. Oh, and the assistant raises his flag, and that's offside. Lions with a long ball played forward for Sargent, but the noon heads it clear. And here is Skeet. Skeet's going to knock it back for Warwick. And ball goes out of play, so that's going to be Sidey's ball. Strong throw again by Warwick. Joseph with the header upfield. Dennis up, and the referee's going to give that foul for Eagles. Here's Grant. He plays it back for Charles. Grant looking for the channel, but his channel was shut down by the noon. Here is Toppin. Toppin knocks this one for Kwashi, the goal scorer. He plays it for Johnson. Johnson plays it for Skeet. And Skeet plays on the wide for Lewis. Lewis plays to the middle, but it's going to be cleared by Panton. Sargent puts it back for Trim. And a strong pass up the road, easily taken up by Richards. Richards going to roll this out for Denoon. Denoon. Allen with the header. Here is Joseph. Joseph ball intercepted by Lyons. Lyons whips this one for Sargent. And that's going to be a foul. It's a free kick for Eagles. That was a little rush challenge there. So yes, it's going to be a Eagles. It's going to be a Sidey's free kick. Long ball played forward here by Warwick. Allen clears. Here is Charles. Ball intercepted by Lewis, who plays it for Williams. Williams, a nice piece of ball there. Johnson on the ball now. Here is Kwashi. Nice dummy there, and here is Warwick. Warwick plays back in the middle for Skeet. And there's a strong challenge by Charles. Charles plays for Sargent. And Richards sweeps that one upfield. Hislop. And here is Murray on the ball. Send the ball, Murray. Ball goes out of play. And that's going to be a corner. Short corner played here by Murray. Now Murray's going to put this cross in. And on the side is Williams. And that's going to go out for a goal kick. Here's Allen. Allen's going to play it out for Lyons. Lyons with the ball played forward, searching for Sargent, but Warwick heads this one upfield. And Trim couldn't keep that one in, so it's going to be Sidey's ball. Strong ball played forward. Lyons. Warwick. Well, it's going to be Sidey's ball. Warwick with a long throw into the penalty area. Headed clear by Hislop. Sargent plays it for Hislop. Back to Sargent. Sargent with some nice trickery here. Long ball played forward for Grant. Williams heads this one. And it's going to be a corner. And Henry is going to be the one to deliver the corner for Eagles. Remember, Eagles are 1-0 down. Now will need all the chances they get to score. And Henry whips this one in. And the header, oh, just off the post. And oh my goodness. Eagles would wish that had crossed the line. But it doesn't. A header by Lions hits the post. And then a shot by Trim over the bar. And that's going to be a goal kick. And the ball played forward. Players are on the chase. And there's Lions on the ball. Allen. Allen plays the ball upfield for Dennis. Here is Sargent. Sargent plays in the middle for Charles. And here's Murray who intercepts. But Allen was on him. But Murray plays off the ball for Williams. Still on the ball, Williams. Gets past his man. And he couldn't get the cross as he intended to. So that's going to be a goal kick. Allen. Lions. Lions with the ball played upfield. Here is Trim. Sargent plays it for Charles. Dennis. Charles. Long ball up the field. Henry on the chase. Grant. Henry. Henry plays it back for Panton. Charles. Charles knocks it back for Lions. Lions plays upfield but Toppin intercepts. Warwick. Warwick plays it up for Murray. Murray plays this one for Williams. Williams on the ball now. Johnson. Johnson with a cross. And Lions equal with the header. Now it's Key to intercepts. Lewis. Williams. Williams loses possession, but Grant kicks this one out the touchline. So it's going to be Sidey's ball. Johnson. Possession still in favor of Sidey's. Williams. Still on the ball, Williams. Nice pitch tricky. Williams still on the ball. Plays this one for Joseph. And that's going to be a goal kick. Lions. Sargent. Hislop. Ball went out of play. And that's going to be Sidey's ball. Murray. He knocks it back for Warwick. Joseph. Joseph has his one back for Johnson. Johnson back for Joseph, but Lyons clears. And here is Williams. Williams bursting through. Ball's out of play, but it's going to be a goal kick. Ball knocked nicely here. Pantin on the ball. Pantin's going to play it back for his goalkeeper. Now he plays it for Allen. Lions now. Back to Allen. And the noon intercepts. Johnson now. Johnson plays one for Williams. Still on the ball, Williams. Strong tackling here from Pantin. Henry. Grant. Back to Henry. Henry losing possession. Johnson now. Johnson plays through the space. There's Joseph. Oh! He couldn't get that one, and the goalkeeper easily clears that. And it goes behind for a corner. And on the corner is Dwayne Murray. And Murray whips this one in, but headed clear by Grant. But the ball reaches to Williams. Williams plays for Johnson. And that's going to be a free kick just outside the penalty area. Just outside the penalty area. You could hear how animated the fans are in the recreational grounds. But back on the field, the goal scorer Nick Koshi over the ball. And there's also Dwayne Murray. But Koshi looks like he's taking the free kick. Nope, it's Murray. Oh, and Murray sends that one out of the arena. Lions. Hislop. Sergeant. Yep, and the referee's gonna call that for a foul. It's a free kick for Eagles. Hislop to kick this one. He whips it into the area. Looking for headers. A shot by Sargent. Blocked. Ball still in play. Nope. Ball went out of field. And that's going to be a goal kick. And that's going to be half time. The scoreline 1-0, courtesy of a Nkosi Koshi penalty. Sidey takes the lead in this match. Ladies and gentlemen, we are back. This is the second half of the TFA Eastern Conference match between Sidey's FC and Eagles. And Eagles making 2 subs. We have Zion McCool and Richard Cardenas taking the field. And off is Keith Hislop and Jaheim Trim. They're already behind, so they'll be hoping that these changes can get them back into the game. As Sidey takes a touch, and Sidey starts the second half now. Sidey is with the patient approach as always, playing the ball nicely, but now they lose possession. Here's McCool. And McCool loses possession as he gets the ball. Here's Joseph. Joseph plays it to Skeet. Skeet is still on the ball. And he plays it off for Johnson. Koshi. Koshi plays it back for Denoon. And Cardenas intercepts. And Sergeant plays for Cardenas. Saved by Richards. And the ball is cleared. It goes out to the touchline, and that's going to be Eagles ball. Cardenas. He knocks it back for Henry. Henry will sit into the area. Header by Dennis, and it comes off the head of Warwick, and that's going to be a corner. And Cardenas is going to be the one to deliver this corner. The last corner they had almost scored. So let's see what's going to happen with this one. Cardenas delivers, headed clear by Toppin. Grant plays for McCool. McCool with a shot. It comes off the Sidey's defense, and that's going to be another corner. Here is Henry with the corner now. He whips it in. Lands with the header again. But it goes out for a goal kick. Long ball played forward. And Murray losing the ball. McCool now, he plays it. He tries to find Sargent, but intercepted by Denoon. Skeet. Skeet knocks it back for Warwick. Warwick plays this one for Joseph. Joseph plays this one through for Murray. But Sanchez gets the ball. And here's Kelsey Allen. Allen plays this one up for Henry. But the ball is going to go out of play. Skeet. And the ball goes out. It's going to be Eagles ball. Cardenas to the header. Sargent. Still in the ball, Sargent. Sargent plays it for McCool, but it's cleared by Warwick. Lions to the header. And he misses with the header there, but Denoon easily recovers that one. Here's Joseph. And Joseph missing out there. Charles. Charles plays it for McCool. McCool for Dennis. Back for McCool. McCool losing possession. And the ball played forward. It's Murray on the chase. Send the ball, Murray. He gets past the goalkeeper. And Allen with a great stop. And the ball goes out for a corner. Once again, this is brought to you by Tobago Sports Life for all your sporting coverage. And speaking of sporting coverage, Republic Bank National Youth League is approaching. On the 8th of February, teams are requested to start registration, as registration is open. Hoping to see as many players and teams out there for the upcoming competition. And as Sidey takes his corner, the corner will only find the head of Cardenas, who heads this one up for Sargent, who plays it for McCool. McCool plays on the wide for Cardenas, but Williams recovers. But Charles back in possession for Eagles, and that was too heavy of a touch, so that's gonna go for Sidey's. And here is Lewis with the throw. Good header there by Charles. And here is McCool. Grant. And that's a very strong push there. So that's going to be Sidey's free kick. And some action on the bench. It looks like Sidey's are getting players warmed up. But as we are on the field, it's McCool who's going to be over this free kick. And it's McCool! Oh! Drags that one wide. It's going to be a goal kick. Once again, this is brought to you live by the Tobago Sports Live channel. You can brought to you live by Tobago Sports Live channel. You can view us on Facebook and YouTube and the Ampere channel 102, and you can even view us on our Tobago Sports Live app, courtesy of the Google Play Store. And as we are talking about coverage, once again we are reminding persons about the Republic Bank National Youth League coming up on the 8th of February. All teams are encouraged to register. Spots are limited. Registration would have started yesterday, Saturday 11th, and closes on the 25th of January. So teams, you are encouraged to register. As we are back to this game, it's Cardenas with a lovely pass here for Sargent. But Richards has done enough to deny Sargent what could have been the equalizer. Richards' ball played upfield, but Allen gets the ball. McCool now, he's been shut down, but Grant gets it back. He plays it for Lions. Lions plays for Grant. Grant plays for McCool. McCool is a nice ball for Sargent. It's Sargent! Oh! And that's one for the highlights. One that Sargent would not like to revisit. And here we have Sidey's on the ball. Lewis plays for Kwashi. Kwashi calmly plays this one for Denoon. Denoon plays on the wide. Here is Warwick. Warwick is a lovely ball played off for Toppin. Toppin is sprinting on the line. Toppin gets onto the ball. He plays it back for Johnson. Johnson whips it in. It's Murray. Oh, he misses the header completely. And here is Williams, who's on the ball now. He's heavily challenged by Henry. A nice skill there by Williams. He whips it into the area now. Oh, and Toppin misses that header too. McCool, but Warwick's on the ball. Ball intercepted. Here's McCool. McCool plays one for Sargent. Sargent is played on the far on the wide for top Dennis. Dennis whips it for Sargent. And that's a strong challenge by Koshi. Strong enough to allow Richard to get the save. Long ball played forward. And here's Murray chasing. But that was not going to bother Sargent in any way. Who throws this one for Pantin. Pantin plays it forward for Cardenas. But Lewis gets the ball. Strong challenge here. Now it's Cardenas. Cardenas whips it out for Henry. And the ball takes a little deflection on its way out. So that's going to be Eagles' ball. Charles. He whips this one for Cardenas. Cardenas crosses in for Sargent. And Sargent touch. Oh, and Sargent gets back the ball. Sargent shot. Oh! It may appear the substitutes are bringing a positive change for Eagles, but they are still lacking that physical touch as the ball goes out of play. Warwick plays one for Toppin. Here is Joseph. Joseph whips it across on the far side here for Williams. But the ball goes out, and that's going to be Eagles' ball. Pantin. Pantin for Grant. Grant plays it back for Allen. Allen knocks it up, but Warwick heads it clear. And ball still in play. Here's Joseph. He's going to knock it back for Warwick. Skeet with a nice 1-2 back to Warwick. Warwick plays it up forward. Here is Murray. Murray taps it easily for Toppin. Toppin cuts inside. But Lion shuts him down. Lands a nice ball played for Cardenas. Cardenas in the middle. Grant. Grant for McCool. McCool advancing into the area. Gets past his man. Oh, but the Noon shuts that one down. So that's going to be a corner. Once again, speaking about coverages, we are reminded that the Tobago Sports Live channel will be taking live coverage for the Republic Bank National Youth League, which is coming up on the 8th of February. All teams who have not registered yet are reminded to register as spots are limited. Registration closes on the 25th of January. And we're back here as McCool delivers a nice corner. But it goes out of play again. It's going to be another corner. Here is Henry now. Henry to deliver the corner. Oh, and Lions header once again not scoring. So that's going to be a goal kick. Sidey is on the ball. Here is Warwick. Warwick for Johnson. Skeet. Johnson. Nicely played back for Warwick, who plays it back for Johnson. Johnson calmly on the ball. He plays it off for Kwashi. Kwashi for Warwick. A nice ball lobbed over for Toppin. Can Toppin keep this one in? He keeps it in. Still the ball Toppin. He plays on top. It's Murray. Skeet. Skeet plays on the wide for Williams. Ball played in. Headed clear by Allen. Johnson. Here's Joseph. Joseph knocks this one for Warwick. Warwick tries to shot. It's blocked by Dennis. Warwick with a nice flick, but Toppin did not read the intention. So Eagles now with the counter. Henry. Henry's going to knock this one for Charles, but Charles' pass intercepted by Williams. Williams plays it for Murray. Grant. Grant plays it for Dennis. Options in the area. Sargent with the header. And that's going to go for a throw-in. And the substitution by Sidey is about to be made. Kaya Isaac coming on. And leaving, we have leaving the pitch, we have Jalon Toppin. Sorry. Correction, we have Devontae Joseph, who is leaving the pitch, and Kaya Isaac takes the field now. That's going to be Eagles ball. Allen. Lions. Lions plays it up for Dennis. Options in the middle. Here's McCool. McCool's going to knock it back for Grant, who knocks it back for McCool, but it's intercepted by Johnson. Sidey's looking for the counter now. Here's Toppin. Toppin's ball intercepted by Charles. Charles going to knock it forward for Henry. Henry's on the chase. And here is Pantin. Pantin plays it for Grant. Grant for Charles. Charles plays it for Henry. Henry's looking for the pass, but the Noon shuts it down. And Allen clears it back upfield. But here is Johnson with a strong header. Dennis on the ball again. Johnson recovers. Now it's Warwick. Johnson. Skeet. Strongly challenged here, Skeet. Warwick. And the ball goes back to the goalkeeper, Sanchez. Grant. Dennis. Lions. Grant back to Lions. Allen. Allen with some green space to work with. He whips this one up for Henry, but the ball goes out of play and it's going to be Sidey's ball. Here's Carreras now. Oh, ball intercepted. Now here is Dennis. Grant. Charles. Oh my goodness, a miscommunication there. Sergeant, oh, that's a great save by the goalkeeper. A bit of miscommunication, but the goalkeeper was unmoved. But here is Charles. And Richards with the save. Elijah Richards stepped up strong there when the communication seemed to be a problem for the Sidey defense. And it's still 1-0. And Sidey's looking for some chances here. Allen shuts down what could have been a nice run by Murray. It's Isaac, he plays it for Williams. Here's Skeet. Skeet plays it back for Denoon. Warwick to top in. A nice overlapping pass, but it was intercepted by McCool. McCool loves this upfield, but Koshi clears this one. Grant. Isaac on the ball, nice little flick there. Still on the ball, Isaac. Skeet. Warwick losing possession, but possession goes back to Sidey's. And Richards will easily pick that one up. Denoon. Ooh, that was a little embarrassing there. Slipped on his own self, but anyways, back up field. Lions plays one for Sargent. Sargent with another shot. Oh my goodness. The amount of shots Sargent has taken tonight and none won target. I think the coach will be having some questions, but Eagles with another substitution. It's the Mario Henry going on now, and he's going to replace Jarion Dennis. Score still 1-0. Sidey is looking to increase that lead. Eagles looking for the equalizer. And here's Johnson. Johnson's going to knock it back for Warwick. Kwashi. Plays it for Lewis. And the ball goes out to play, but it's going to be Sidey's ball. Cardenas. Grant. Ball intercepted. Isaac. Send the ball Isaac. And that's gonna be Sidey's ball. And the teams are getting another drinks break. Once again, this is being brought to you live by the Tobago Sports Live channel. This is the TFA Eastern Conference match featuring Eagles FC and Sidey's. You can follow all your sporting coverage here on the beautiful island of Tobago by following our channel on Facebook and YouTube. You can also follow us on the Amplia channel 102 and the new Tobago Sports Live app on Google Play Store. And as we speak of coverage, don't forget, Tobago Sports Live will be covering the Republic Bank National Youth League, which is scheduled to start February the 8th. Registrations have been open as of Saturday 11th, and registrations for all teams closes on the 25th of January. So all teams are reminded to register before the deadline, as spots are limited. And the players are refreshed after their 1 minute drinks break. And they take the field once again. And speaking of refreshing, Sidey's are about to make a Sidey's are organizing for the substitution, but until then, back into play. Sidey's with the ball. Skeet. Back to Lewis. Quashi knocks it back for the goalkeeper, Richards. Here's Warwick. Toppin. Challenge here by Henry. Henry's on the ball. McCool, Grant, Charles. Some nice pass here. And it's Henry on the chase. But Warwick gets the ball. And the ball goes out of play, so that's going to be a goal kick. Lewis plays it for Skeet. Charles gets that one off Skeet, but Quashi on the ball again. And the ball goes out. It's going to be in Eagles' ball. Henry knocks it back for Panton. Allen. Lions for Henry. Henry whips it into the area, but it's cleared by Denoon. But the ball goes back to Henry. Henry plays it for Lions. Lions for Henry. Henry with a cross. And the Sidey's defense gets that one out. Williams plays upfield. And here is Murray. Murray plays for Williams. Williams plays this one for Isaac. And that's going to be offside. Allen. Grant. Henry. Ball intercepted here by Johnson, who plays it for Warwick. Still on the ball, Warwick. And that's going to be Eagles' ball. McCool. Cardenas. Back to McCool. Sergeant! Saved by Richards. And defense clears. Cardenas. McCool. And his Lions. Charles. Henry. Henry with the cross. And that's going to go out of play. It's going to be a goal kick. Meanwhile, there's a man down. It's Dwayne Murray. But what an amazing save that was from Richards. Point blank save to deny Sargent that one. And it keeps Sidey's with a 1-0 lead. As we focus on the man down, he's okay and he's ready to play again. Murray. Quashi. Quashi plays this one for Warwick. Toppin. Back for Warwick. Warwick loves this one upfield for Murray. And that's going to be a foul. It's a free kick for Sidey's. Long ball whipped into the area. Oh, Murray unable to control it, and it goes out. It's a goal kick. With about 15 minutes to go, Sideys are still in the lead. Eagles having a lot of chances, especially in this second half. They are unlucky not to score, but they are still looking for an answer. It's Charles on the ball. Plays it back for Pantin. Pantin's going to knock it back for Allen. Sanchez comes up from his post. Plays it for the Lions. Grant. Grant plays this one for Henry. And that's going to be offside. And Lewis with a long ball played forward, intercepted by Charles. Cardenas. Skeet. And Eagles back in the ball is Cardenas. Cardenas plays for Sargent, but ball has been intercepted by Lewis. It's Isaac. And here's Skeet on the ball now. Lewis. Koshi. Isaac's ball intercepted. Isaac regains possession. Skeet. Warwick. Toppin. Toppin loses possession. Here is Henry. Henry sprinting on the line. And Sidey's double team gets the ball. And easily Warwick plays one for Denoon. Denoon plays the ball forward, but intercepted by Eagles. Here is McCool. McCool plays this one for Charles. Murray clears this one outfield over the touchline, so it's going to be Eagles' ball. Correction, it's going to be Sidey's ball. The ball would have taken a deflection. Some more action on the bench, but we take action on the field. It's Isaac on the ball. Isaac's pass intercepted by Henry, who plays it off for McCool. Lions. Henry. Cardenas now. Cardenas with a nice ball sneaked in for Henry. Ooh, McCool unable to get that one under control. Williams intercepts. And he's up the road. He plays it for Isaac. And that's going to be Eagles. That's going to be Sidey's ball. Murray's ball intercepted. Allen. Grant. Grant plays it up wheel for Henry. Henry looking for options. Play for McCool. McCool plays it for Grant. It's back for Henry. Ball takes a deflection off the Sidey's defender, and it's going to be a throw-in for Eagles. And nice shot by Charles, blocked by the defense. Ball played upfield. He tries his shot on the goalkeeper, but it wasn't enough. And Sanchez knocks this one off a Pantin. And that's going to be Eagles' ball. Substitution about to be made. We have Leonardo Kerr coming on. And he's going to be going on for Jalen Toppin. Grant. Grant plays one for McCool. McCool plays this one up for Henry. Henry's looking for some options. He plays it back for McCool. Cardenas. Cardenas loses the ball there. It's Isaac who plays it for Kerr, who just came on the field. Kerr plays a nice ball for Murray. Murray chases it. Sanchez with a save. And the ball goes out. And the referee signals that that's going to be a goal kick. Pantin plays it out to Cardenas, but the ball has been intercepted. Here is Skeet. Skeet's ball intercepted. Charles' ball intercepted by the Noon. Grant with a lovely ball played on the far side. And it's Henry who sprints there. And he was taken down by Warwick. So that's going to be a free kick for Eagles. Eagles sending players forward. Remember, they are 1-0 down. And they will need an equalizer from this spot here. It's McCool with the delivery. Lions, oh! And that's a goal kick. Sidey's just looking to count the play, but that was a rush play there. Grant, but Tinoon clears that. Ball goes back to Grant. It's Henry. Plays it back for Lions. Allen. Pantin now. Pantin plays it back for Allen. Allen with a long ball played forward. And that's a handball. So that's going to be a Sidey's free kick. And a substitution about to be made. It's a Sani Allen coming on the field. And coming off the field, we have Kelson Charles. And the ball by Sidey's. Oh, Williams keeps that one in. Allen was able to clear that, and he plays it for Allen. There's Grant. Showing it by Skeet. And that's going to be a foul. It's a free kick for Sidey's. And seems that Skeet will be needing some attention here. Almost 5 more minutes before full time. This is without extra time, that is. And this is, once again, the Tobago Football Association Eastern Conference match between Sidey's FC and Eagles FC, with the scoreline currently 1-0 in favor of Sidey's, courtesy of an Kosi Kwashi penalty kick. And here's Warwick on the free kick. He plays it through the space. Comes off the Eagles defense. And here's Isaac on the ball. Isaac plays this one for Lewis. Cardenas with a strong tackle. And that's going to be Sidey's ball. Isaac. Lewis. Isaac. Ref says play on. And that's gonna be a throw in for Sidey's. Murray on the ball. Some strong challenge on the byline here. What's gonna happen? And it's Eagles ball now. Sargent gets past some man. Strong challenge here by the noon. And that's a foul. And the first card of the night for Sargent. First card evening for Sargent, and that's gonna be yellow. He sees the referee's books today. And here is the Sidey's with the free kick. Headed clear by Henry. And here's Cardenas cutting inside. Cardenas looking for options. He plays it for Henry. And Kerr gets the ball, but he loses possession quickly as he gets it. Ball's played back again to Henry. Lions. Cardenas. Allen. Ball intercepted, but Allen's back on the ball. But strong challenge by Williams. Here's Murray. Ooh, up, and the referee calls the play back for the foul. That's gonna be a Sidey's free kick. Kwashi with a long free kick. Henry clears this one, but it goes back to Johnson. Johnson's ball will only reach to the goalkeeper, Sanchez. Eagles are playing calm, which I think the coach might not be happy with because they are down. And here is Williams for Sidey's. Oh, ball intercepted. And from one number 9 to the other is Allen, who plays for Grant. Here is Henry. Henry plays it for Allen, but ball intercepted by Johnson. Denoon. And the ball goes out of play. It's going to be Eagles ball. And looks like someone's in need of some medical attention here. It looks like Kelsey Allen. Just a few minutes to go before full time. This Eastern Conference match brought to you by the Tobago Sports Live channel. You can find us on Facebook and YouTube and the Amplitude channel 102. You're also reminded of the new Tobago Sports Live app on Google Play Store. So stay tuned and make sure you're following us for all your coverage, especially with the Republic Bank National Youth League coming up February 8th. Teams are reminded to register early as spots are limited. Registration has started on the 11th of January and it will close on the 25th of January. So if your team has not registered yet, register as soon as possible because spots are limited. As we go back to the game here, Dwayne Murray is coming off and he's being replaced by Takuma Charles. And it's Eagles looking for the answer. McCool plays one for Henry. Henry whips it in, but the noon plays it up. And here's Charles. Charles looking for options. He plays it for Isaac. Allen gets the ball. Here is Henry. McCool. Grant. McCool. Grant. Cardenas. Cardenas decides to pass it, but it goes for a goal kick. We are now in the extra time period. Allen with the header. Henry. Allen. Back to Allen. Lions. Isaac with the interception. He plays it out wide for Kerr. Kerr looking for Charles. Sanchez with the save. Pantin. Eagles needs a response in these 10 minutes. Here is Justin Henry. Whips it through the middle. And easily collected by Richards. Warwick. Long ball played for, but Lions gets it. He plays it back for Sanchez. Sanchez up for Henry. McCool. Oh, good block, but it's Dinoon. Saved by Richards. Warwick clears this one upfield. Lions with the header. Henry keeps this one in. McCool. Gets past his man McCool. Looking for options. Strongly challenged by Dinoon. But McCool back on the ball. Dinoon a strong challenge. And that's going to be Sidey's ball. As the ball goes out on the touchline. Allen. Pantin. Allen. Back to Allen. Lions. Lions with a nice cross in for Sanchez. Sanchez with the header. Oh! That was the equalizer. But it goes wide. Sargent will not be the happiest man at the end of this match if his team loses. But that goalkeeper, Richards, definitely is going to be happy to keep a clean sheet. Lewis. And Eagles still looking for opportunities. Time is not over yet. It's Pantin. And that's going to be Sidey's ball now. Charles. Here is Skeet. Skeet plays it for Charles. Oh, and not getting his footing there, Charles. Ball goes out the play. It's going to be Sidey's ball. Players aside is looking for probably another goal to give themselves that safety, that assurance of a win today. Eagles had their chances. Either went wide or the goalkeeper denied them. And there's Isaac on the ball. Plays it back for Malik. And that's going to be Sidey's ball. Charles. Cardenas gets the ball out. Here's Allen. Still on the ball, Allen. Lions. Henry plays it for McCool. McCool looking for options. He plays it for Cardenas. Cardenas a nice flick there for Allen. Allen plays it for Henry. Henry whips it into the area. And that is it. The game is over. And Sidey's FC, with a Nkosi Kwashi penalty, has done enough to beat Eagles for the second time this season in the Eastern Conference. And this was brought to you live by Tobago Sports Live. See you next time.